Hello and welcome back to NZ Fire and Security. In this video I'm just going to be doing a quick little collection video. As I am quite new to all this stuff, I don't have a terrible amount of stuff, but I feel it's enough to at least share it with you. Now we'll just start off on the left here and go over. So this is my old F1 panel. I'm sure all of you know it, however it does now have an evacuation board. I did get another one. Complementing the one in my F4 over there. So yeah, that's the F1. It is a single zone panel, as I'm sure you know. Single zone, but still very good. And we'll just do a quick little demonstration. So yeah. Now here are the older style 2151 ones. So as you can see, this is a new style one, this is an old style one. So yeah, I'm not actually too sure when they changed over to this design, but yeah, I do think the new design definitely looks better, and they did carry this design over to their analog addressable devices. Now these are Wormald Tyco core points. Pop this one open here. You can see on the back, it does say Vigilant. However, they are just standard indicating call points, and they do work with the Petronix panel. If I can, come on, get it back in there. Now these two call points here, along with that one over there, these are more UK style call points. You'll typically find them in the UK. You won't see them too much here. I do think Notifier does do these style call points in New Zealand, but that's about it as far as I know. But these are, they're called STI reset call points. This one has a plastic cover on it, that one doesn't. Now I'm sure you're well familiar with these. These are the Petronix call points. Now I'm not actually sure the model number. It is the, oh god, well, it's an indicating call point. I'll chuck the model number on screen, but yeah, there it is there. So obviously I have that one there, and I have that one over there by the door. Oh, also I did get the access controller working, so you can see it. I will push to exit button, and the fob reader is now working. And the controller box for that is just over here, and I'll probably give you a look inside that and later on in the video. Oh, and also my exit sign. Now this here is just a regular old 12 volt just strobe. The model number's there. I'm guessing that's the model number. Now this is a very cool detector. This is a system sensor 1424. It is an ionization detector. However, it does work. I've tried it. It does work with these Petronix panels, which is quite cool. Now this here, to be honest, when I first got this, I thought this was pull rod, but no, it's actually linear heat cable. So what happens, you have a 1 k ohm resistor in series with it, and if it comes in contact with fire, it'll melt. The two conductors will melt together, short the line together, and it will set off the fire alarm panel. Now here is my Petronix F4. Open it up here. Here you can see, there's the main board. I'm sure you've already seen it, and the evacuation board. Now this is a Petronix PSS1. These are pretty common in New Zealand. This is the red style. They also come in white. They are 0.2 watts, 0.5 watt, or 0.7 watts, and 1.1 watts. And I also have these ones here. These go from 0.33 watts all the way up to 5 watts. And I also have this style here. you always got to have a can of trusty CRC smoke test. So this is the stuff you see me spraying at the smoke detectors. This is pretty common here. Now one thing which I haven't really covered is my keys. Now I just have a basic assortment of the fire alarm panels here in New Zealand, and also electrical panels. So this 144 key here, it's for most electrical panels here in New Zealand. So like if it's a locked circuit breaker box or a locked whatever, it's probably going to be this if it's in like a business environment or a school environment. Now this is the Honeywell alarm box key. This is the test key, or actually the reset key for these SCI call points here. And then this, of course, is the test key for the Petronic call points, the new style ones. My camera work is shining. This is for this black one. It's I think it's 003. It's for most AMPAC panels, and sometimes Vigilant panels will have this lock, but not often. Usually the Vigilant panels will have this 124 key there. Now this here, the 703 key there, that's for the Petronic panels. So that's the one I probably use the most. And then of course here we have basically just the general evac key. So this is pretty much interchangeable between all panels. You'll find this key on pretty much every panel. Obviously usually it does just silence alarms, and the trial evac. Now this here is the access controller. I just have it in an old alarm box. Just had it sitting around and fits it pretty well. So that transformer is doing nothing right now. It's actually powered off a 12 volt supply that's behind the exit sign there. It's hard to see, but it's right there. Now this is you can connect it up to the internet, but I do not, because I could run a cable to the shed, but just haven't got around to it yet. But it's pretty simply wired. So this is the reader, that's the push to exit button, and then that's the relay, and that's power in. So it's pretty easy to wire. And then obviously that's your Ethernet port, and it just connects to the Wiegand access controller software. One other cool thing I managed to get my hands on is this. Now this is essentially a Type 5 module. So if I can find my keys, which is, I don't know, they're in my pocket. Okay. So this goes in the SGD placement for the F4. So unfortunately I don't have the standoffs, but there is holes in the board. You can see it kind of lines up there. So it goes sort of like that, and then it connects to the amplifier, it connects to the bell circuit, and it connects to that there, that header. It connects to the sort of the interface to the key locks, the key switches I should say. And it also interfaces with the sort of LED board. And what it does, if there's a fire on zone 1, it's a global alarm. But if there's a fire on zone 2, 3 or 4, it's got separate relay contacts, separate relays to do. You can see it's got separate outputs there. So if there's a fire on zone 2, 3 or 4, it'll only activate that relay. There you can see. So essentially you could do sort of a Type 5 setup with this. Alright, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!